When I first learned that I was introducing Paige, I thought, well, this will be easy, piece of cake. But as I reached out to her friends and brothers, I somehow felt unprepared to introduce this young woman who is so highly regarded by her family, friends, and coaches. How do I share that her winning smile and personality lights up every room she enters? Does everyone already know that she is the one her friends turn to in a time of need? Do I assume that she knows how loved and admired she is for her empathy, humor, fearlessness, and inclusivity? How do I communicate that her brothers, Kyle and Grant, think the world of her and wrote the most loving emails to share their insights into her personality? Is the fact that she is a closet Pokemon fanatic and a closet bowler with her own ball and shoes news to anyone? We all know that Paige is an outstanding athlete and star basketball player, but does everyone already know that her phenomenal work ethic and perseverance on and off the court? According to one of her coaches and mentors, she is a lights-out shooter with amazing range who can put the ball on the floor to attack the basket. But above all and beyond her talented skills, she is a great teammate. How do I do justice to this remarkable young woman who comes from an incredibly close family of individuals who each serves as each other's role model? It is with great pleasure and admiration that I introduce the remarkable Paige Vermeer.
I lead a double life. No, I am not secretly a pop star. This blonde hair is not a wig, and I can't sing to save my life. However, I do have another identity that is accompanied by a following of a couple thousand people. According to Urban Dictionary, I am a fangirl. According to Urban Dictionary, fangirl is a word that is most often used in a derogatory manner, meaning a female fan, obsessed with something or someone to a frightening or sickening degree. Upon reading this definition, I repeat, I am a fangirl. It all started in May of 2013 when, on a bus ride to a lacrosse game, I downloaded Vine. Vine is a social media app that allows you to capture and share 6-second videos. Naturally, I began exploring Vine, and I just happened to stumble across many cute teenage male Viners. This is where my interest took a wrong turn into the land of obsession. Nash Greer, Cameron Dallas, Matthew Espinosa, Shawn Mendes, Jack Galinsky. Constantly rewatching their vines, stalking their tweets, or scouring the internet for more information about them became an unhealthy habit that filled any open slot in my schedule. But being a fangirl is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. I couldn't be satisfied with just Viners. I had to expand my horizons. That is when I first saw up-and-coming pop sensation Austin Mahone on the Today Show. Immediately I fell in love. Follow, stalk again. And in the spring of 2014, two music hopefuls took the stage in the Castilleja Gymnasium, Kaylin and Miles. Though I had no clue who they were the day before, I was the proud owner of every song they had ever made the day of the concert. If I were to go into detail about each and every one of the almost famous teen boys that I fangirl over, we would be here all day. So I will spit out a couple of facts that may give you a sense of my dedication to my no longer secret identity. 1. I have a fake Twitter account with a couple thousand followers, which I use to tweet at these boys and connect with other fangirls. No, I will not give you my username. Hanging on my wall is an Austin Mahone calendar, which I use to keep track of the less creepy things I do with my life. There's a different picture of this up-and-coming pop sensation for every month. 3. After the Castilleja Kaylin and Miles concert last year, I wrote a blog post for English class. Though the required word count for the blog post was only 200 words, I wrote over 1,300 words describing my experience meeting Kaylin and Miles, including 2 pictures and 3 videos. I mean, I had a lot to explain, seeing that I convinced Mr. Pickett to let me join the cleanup crew in order to spend more time with them. 4. One Kaylin and Miles concert was just not enough for me. I went to see them again at Great America this summer and attempted to find them after the show. I'm currently trying to get tickets to their December concert in San Francisco. 5. I attended MagCon last year, a name that stands for Meet and Greet Convention. MadCon, though no longer together, was a tour that included all of my favorite Viners, such as Nash, Cameron, and Matt. I actually brought a sign that read, "Cameron, will you go to prom with me?" and held it in the audience for multiple hours. Sadly, neither my sign nor I was acknowledged. 6. I read and have written fan fiction. Fan fiction is creative writing for fandoms. One writes stories about people or characters, and I, embarrassingly enough, wrote one about a 17-year-old high school athlete with a family member in the Navy falling in love with Cameron Dallas even against the odds. 7. I continue to stay up to date with their lives through Snapchat. I follow 11 singers, Viners, and YouTubers on Snapchat and enjoy watching their Snap stories during passing periods. 8. My obsession has become so intense that my dad, a sane and sober 50-year-old man, is now following Nash Beer on Twitter to see what the hype is all about. So why is this important? Why would I share basically my most embarrassing secret with all of you? I mean, most of you probably think I'm totally crazy. Well, my fangirl obsessions push me off the track of ordinary. In an environment like Castilleja, where we give 110% on every assignment and commit ourselves to everything we can, free time is sacred, and I can guarantee that most of you don't spend it stalking Almost Famous boys on Vine. I am not your typical Casti girl. I have never spent my summers doing research. I haven't tried Baroni's, Koopa, Juice Ronce, or Mayfield Bakery until this year. I'm still trying to figure out what quinoa is. I have no interest in being a doctor saying that I faint at the sight of blood. I'd take Yogurtland over Fresh any day because, let's be honest, you get more bang for your buck. And I'm sorry to say it, but my Jeep slays your Prius. But whatever the norm may be, I tend not to fit it. And in turn, I have always struggled with my identity as a Casti girl. At times, I have questioned why I chose to come here, and really, why Miss Lee ever let me in. But now, looking back at the past 3 years, I know why I am a typical Casti girl. I am passionate and courageous. I am hardworking and committed. I am opinionated and very confident in who I am. And most importantly, I am unique and bring something new to this community. For all of you who feel as though you don't fit the mold here, remember your individuality is what makes you an essential piece of this community. I want to thank Castilleja for helping me realize that I've been a true Casti girl all along. Maybe, just maybe, someone will be fangirling over me one day. Thank you.